This project, Children of War, just by making this project, and for those who will see it, they will have to ask themselves, what are the consequences of war?
I can't sleep. I can't eat. I am afraid.
1988.
1990. 1991.
Just as we reached the mountains, helicopter began bombing the city. If I had not left Soleimani that day, I would not be here now.
My father is very unhappy. He lost his job, his house, and his country.
It is an artistic work, but it's also social work for me as well.
1991.
1991.
Mogadishu, Somalia.
It is a sunny day. I am playing with a purple ball in the yard. The ball keeps running away from me. Suddenly, I hear my aunt scream. A bullet ricochets in a washtub outside. We all run into the house.
The war comes to Mogadishu.
I am 4 years old.
Awa,
Yes, Doreen?
what do you think of when I say the word war?
I think of how people should want peace more than they want war. I think of how no one deserves the hardship and sorrow of war. I think of Somalia and how I was forced out of it by war.
2002.
Annandale High School.
In my world history class, we were watching a videotape about war. A student says,
That's really horrible.
That's really nasty.
I say,
That's not nasty. I've experienced worse than that.
when I tell the student what I've seen, they don't believe me. I decided not to tell anyone any more of my experiences. 2002.
2002.
I am invited to tell my story in a theater production called Children of War. Maybe this time people will understand what I've been through. Maybe this time they will believe me.
When I came here, I proposed that we really start a theater program that would involve not only the university and not only its students, but also the entire community. TheaterWorks is now devoted to not only the very best plays, but also to giving innovative productions of classic plays, contemporary plays that we think are exciting and interesting, and absolutely brand new, first time here, new work. We started off with our core idea of beginning with Shakespeare. Shakespeare says, hold the mirror up to nature. Well, where was the mirror being shown in the Middle East? That's where we are right now. We've taken the radical, somewhat preposterous step of saying, hey, we should do something, on our own about this. And we thought, we'll make a play about this. We really think these plays are things that people want to talk about. And these are issues that provide a forum or a springboard for people to discuss, not only with the people who made them, but also with each other. We are doing one of the things that TheaterWorks should be doing, which is, as I say, holding the mirror up to nature, to our nature, to the nature of Islam, and to the nature of life as we experience it now. Well, we're just starting our next season, and we always start with Shakespeare, which is kind of our flagship enterprise. As You Like It is a play about many things, and it has tons and tons of issues that are all just as alive now as they ever were, I think. Probably the most salient example of one that jumps really out at you comes through the character of Rosalind.
Playing Rosalind is a bit of a challenge because she starts out as a woman of the court, and she turns into a woman playing a man in the forest, which initially the idea happens because she's trying to protect herself.
Were it not better, because that I am more than common tall, that I did suit me all points like a man.
When she gets to Arden, she has to pretend to be a man to get the man that she's in love with to talk to her. You go through a lot of different layers of, I'm a woman, but I'm pretending to be a man, but sometimes if Orlando says something that catches me off guard because I'm in love with him, my feminine side will show, hopefully. But other times when Rosalind becomes more aware of making people know that she's a gentleman, she gets a little more masculine, I guess.
People with disabilities are a unique minority, the only minority in the world that each of us, regardless of race, ethnicity, gender, age, or cultural background, might one day join. So by striving to treat others as equals today, whatever their disability, you're helping to make the world a better place for all of us.
What's your name, son?
Josh.
Sonny Blackstone.
I know. I've been listening to your music my entire life.
Your entire life, huh?
Pretty much.
All right. So you got a favorite?
Song?
Yeah.
Well, it's gotta be I'll See You When I See You.
Yeah, that's right up there with Mess With My Dog, You Mess With My Head.
That's a good song.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Definitely an excellent song.
All right.
What do people who are blind have in common with you? Everything. So treat them the way you treat everyone else. When speaking to someone who is blind, identify yourself by name. Shake hands if offered.
What's your name, son?
Josh.
Sonny Blackstone.
I know.
Speak in a normal voice and tone. There's no reason to shout at someone who is blind.
I've been listening to your music my entire life.
Your entire life, huh?
Pretty much.
All right.
Don't worry about using common or familiar phrases like, I'll see you, or watch this.
Well, it's gotta be I'll see you when I see you.
Never pet or distract a service animal. They're working animals, not pets.
Mess with my dog, you mess with my head.
These animals have been specially trained to assist their owners. Distracting them could disrupt this ongoing training. Distracting an animal could